Hi everybody, it's Yoga Pose of the Week time. This is Aubrey, and moving it on with our pigeon series and our hip opener series, we are going to work on cow's face today, which is kind of funny, kind of silly, but it does the job, right? It stretches our hips. So last week we did double pigeon. Now, for those of you who this was too much for, cow's face is probably also going to be too much for. But if you can get into double pigeon, I like to say grab your ankles like they're ropes and pull them tight so your knees are stacked on top of each other. So why is this pose called cow's face? Generally, when we do this stretch, we also stretch our triceps. So I currently have my right leg on top, so it would be your left. I'm going to pat myself on the back with the opposite arm, push the elbow down, and if I want to, grab my opposite hands to find a bind. So this is a hip opener. It also goes back into the glutes. It's a spine strengthener because you have to sit up really tall to be able to hold the pose properly, and also stretches the quadriceps and opens up the shoulder. So after we stretch it, after we find it, we're going to stretch our tongue in the jaw and make that cow's face. So here we go. Inhale, stretch your tongue in your jaw. And you find it release. Many of us carry lots of stress in our jaw as well, so it actually feels really good. And once we feel ready, if we want to go deeper into our hips, here I'll move a little closer to y'all, then we start to fold, just like before. So we can either rest here or go all the way down. A really great meditative posture here is bringing your elbows to the mat, hands to namaste, and then letting your third eye rest on your thumbs. It's a really great meditative and prayer posture. So just like before, you're going to hold this for 8 to 12 breaths, and you're going to switch and do the other side. It's a really great stretch right here for that IT band. For those of us who do a lot of kickboxing or running or dancing, we use those hips a lot. It's really nice. So I've decided that we're going to start to move through some of the limbs of yoga. And I know I've told you before that yoga isn't a religion, it's a philosophy. It can be looked at as a spiritual path as well. And just like all spiritual paths and traditions, even philosophies have some sort of text. And in the Yoga Sutras, the yamas and the niyamas are outlined. So today I'm just going to break down what a yama is. And the yama is actually guidelines for universal morality. That's it. How do you lead a normal life? And there are a couple different categories within the yamas as far as how you do that. And so next week I will break down a couple of those. So I'll break down one next week, and we'll do one week for week until we get through all of them. Sound good? You want to end with an Om? I know you do. I know you do. So here we go. Let's sit up nice and tall. Gonna Om together. Om. Namaste. Thanks for joining me. See you next time.